This is a spiritual conversation between Bijol Krishna Goswami and Sudeep Chandan Roy. One peaceful evening, as the temple bells rang softly and the sound of kirtan filled the air, Bijol Krishna Goswami and his devoted disciple Sudeep Chandan Roy sat near the sacred banks of the Ganga. The river shimmered under the moonlight, its gentle waves whispering secrets of divine wisdom. Yet, despite the serenity, Sudeep's heart was burdened with a troubling thought. He had been raised as a staunch Vaishnava, worshipping Krishna with deep devotion. But whenever he saw Shivites offering prayers to Lord Shiva, he felt an inner conflict, one that he could not resolve. Finally, unable to contain his doubt, he turned to his Guru and asked, "Guruji, I am a Vaishnava. I have been taught that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, the source of everything. But why can't I stop seeing Shiva as separate from him? Why do my heart and mind struggle to reconcile their unity?" Bijol Krishna Goswami smiled, his eyes reflecting the divine light of realization. He picked up a clay lamp that was burning beside them and held it before Sudeep. "Tell me, my child, what do you see?" Sudeep answered, "I see a lamp burning with a bright flame." The Guru nodded. "And what is this flame made of?" "Guruji, it is made of both fire and light." Bijol Krishna Goswami smiled. "Exactly. Now, tell me, can the fire exist without light? Or can light exist without fire?" Sudeep thought for a moment and then replied, "No, Guruji. They are different, yet they are one. The fire produces the light, and the light cannot exist without the fire." The Guru's eyes twinkled as he spoke. "And that, my child, is the relationship between Shiva and Krishna. They appear different, but in truth, they are two aspects of the same divine reality." Bijol Krishna Goswami then softly chanted a verse from the Padma Purana. "Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnor aradhanam param. Tasmat paratram devi tadiyanam samarchanam." Of all forms of worship, worship of Vishnu is the highest. But even greater is the worship of his devotees. He looked at Sudeep and explained, "Lord Shiva is not separate from Krishna. He is the greatest Vaishnava, the most devoted servant of Krishna. That is why the scriptures say, Vaishnavanam yatha Shambhu, among all Vaishnavas, Shiva is the greatest." Sudeep listened carefully. "But Guruji, if Shiva is a Vaishnava, why do some Shivites believe Shiva is supreme?" The Guru chuckled. "Ah, my dear child, that is the beauty of divine love. Just as a mother sees her child as the most precious, devotees of Shiva see him as supreme. But does that mean the child is greater than the father? No. It is love that makes them see only him." Bijol Krishna Goswami then continued, his voice deep with realization. "Sudeep, Krishna and Shiva are not just connected, they are one. Krishna, in his infinite mercy, takes on the form of Shiva to perform certain cosmic functions. That is why in the Bhagavata Purana, Krishna tells Arjuna, 'I am Shankara among the Rudras.'" He paused, then added, "Just as milk turns into curd, Krishna manifests as Shiva. The milk and the curd are different in function, yet they are made of the same essence. Krishna is the supreme reality in his playful, loving form, and Shiva is the supreme reality in his renounced, ascetic form." Sudeep Chandan Roy closed his eyes, absorbing the wisdom. He had spent years trying to see Shiva and Krishna as separate, but tonight, his Guru had opened his heart to a deeper truth. With folded hands, he whispered, "Guruji, now I understand. My doubt is gone. Just as fire and light are one, just as milk and curd are one, Krishna and Shiva are one. I will never see them as separate again." Bijol Krishna Goswami placed his hand on his disciple's head and blessed him. Yes, my child. A true Vaishnav does not disrespect Shiva, just as a true Shavite does not reject Krishna. The wise see no difference. Keep chanting the holy name, and this realization will only deepen. As the Ganga continued to flow, Sudeep softly chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And for the first time, he felt Shiva and Krishna dancing together in the rhythm of the divine name, not separate, but eternally one. Jai Shri Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya.